Fuck the Bryos! And whoever the fuck we next! And always the Mets!
All right, everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. As you know, I've said this many times, the Mets are America's team. And so many people are obsessed with the Mets, no matter good, bad, or indifferent. Now, there is plenty to talk about. We're getting close to the end of the season. Or the season, what the hell am I talking about? Getting close to the spring training portion of our season. I corrected that quickly. And now we're seeing teams are cutting players. There's still a lot of questions that be answered with the Mets. Rumor is that the Mets are going to go to a platoon at second base with Brett Beatty and Luis Angel Acuna, which is probably the right thing to do right now, because they need a shortstop on the roster to back up Lindor, and Beatty has, when they can have Acuna be the backup, and Beatty has earned his right to play on a regular basis. I would think that this is probably his last shot. That's Beatty. We'll see if the Mets can stay injury-free. The last week, they've had some nicks and bruises here, but they should be ready to get going. Looks like Brandon Nimmo is getting ready for the season. That's what happens every spring training. But I thought this was amusing, and we don't want to see that the player gets sent down to the minor leagues. But this guy is a jerk, okay? And again, like I said, the Mets are America's team, and a lot of people are very invested in what the Mets don't do well. When the Mets don't do well, they're upset. They love it. That means they're very invested because they see a lot of themselves in the Mets. And this particular player got sent down to AAA. Oh, and that is the backup catcher. I know. You're like, what am I talking about? Backup? Well, you saw the clip at the beginning where the Phillies won a playoff series last year in 2023 or 2 years ago, and instead of cheering on the fact that they're going to the next round, they loved the fact that the Mets were not in the postseason, and they said F the Mets, as you saw in this video, and I'll have it at the end of this video too. Let me read the headline. It's from MLB Trade Rumors. Phillies option Garrett Stubbs. Option Garrett Stubbs catcher. Rafael Marchand will be backup catcher. Now, they had to make an announcement who's going to be back up there because this spring training, guys got to make the team. The Phillies announced Thursday that they've optioned catcher Garrett Stubbs to AAA Lehigh Valley. And doing so, they all but confirmed that switch-hitting Rafael Marchand will be their backup catcher. Stubbs, who's 31, is the far more experienced of the two and performed better in limited spring training action. But Marchand is out of minor league options. Going with Stubbs was in his final option year. Would have required removing Marchand from the 40-man roster. Okay, even if he comes back, still sent to the minor league. You don't want to get sent to the minor league. You'd rather be on the roster and get sent back. A 26-year-old, and this is Marchand, a 26-year-old switch-hitting catcher with sound defensive skills would hardly have been a block to pass through waivers. The Phillies opted to preserve their catching depth by giving Marchand the opening day roster nod. Well, sending Stubbs to AAA is possible right now, but if he's called back to the big leagues for a couple of months, say in the result of an injury to Marchand or JT Realmuto, the situation could become more complicated. Stubbs has 4.12, I'll get it right. 4 years and 120 days of MLB service. He's 52 days shy of reaching 5 years. If he were to occur those 52 days in 2025, he'd reach the point where he cannot be optioned unless he consents to the move. Having a pair of backups who couldn't be optioned and could prove problematic and result in a situation where the Phillies likely had to part with one of their backups. We're a ways from reaching that point, but it's a possibility at some point. They should call him up on August 15th because he'll be short those 5 years. But he's such a great character, cursing out the Mets, drinking his Bud Light. Let me read you some of his statistics as a player, since he thought it was so funny 2 years ago to attack the Mets during that celebration. He's played with Houston and the Phillies since 2019. His wins above replacement, according to Baseball Reference, is 1.2, meaning that he has won 1.2 games. Wow, that's more than you have, baseball. That is true. He's played 192 games. In that time, he's had 17 doubles, 3 triples, 7 home runs, 45 RBIs, and God bless him, 10 stolen bases. His batting average over his career is .215. This is from 2019 on. 200, 111, 235, 264, 204, 207. His OPS plus for his career, 69. So he's 31% points worse than the average major leaguer. And last year, his OPS plus was 59. And the year he's spraying the beer and the alcohol and the champagne was 53. What did the old Mets general manager used to say? But guys that spray the champagne, why is the guys that do the least spray the most champagne? That's very true. His best year was in 2022 and 106 at-bats. He had 264 with 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, a whopping 16, with an OPS plus of 129. Very impressive. The OPS, 812. In 2020, the COVID year, his OPS plus was negative 35. So you know what? Enjoy your time riding around the buses in the minor leagues, the long bus rides to Lehigh Valley. Enjoy your time there. May you spend that time there until the middle of August, and you're short by, I would hope that he'd be short one day to get that 5 years. So he couldn't, if he's short, then he'd have to play another year with the Phillies, because then he can't be a free agent. They'd have to trade him or put him something. But you know what? We wish him well, and we'll be keeping our eye on him, and as we watch our Mets get ready for the season. Again, you want to follow this channel and subscribe to this channel. And again, just a reminder, we send you a super thanks. I give you a shout out and post your super thanks in the community post. Also, please be a member of the channel. It's a great way to support the channel. And of course, this is a fun time of year. It's not a fun time for YouTubers because you got to deal with the, hey, wait a minute, I turned my light on. Hey, wait a minute. It tells you how professional I am. Bright light. What a great situation I got here. What a great place. But it's all because of you, really. This new home I have is great, and I thank you for that. But thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, Garrett Stubbs. Skadoosh. Sent back to the minors. May you never get back here to the majors. And if you do, we will make fun of you and your 210 batting average. And of course, F you, F the Phillies, F the Braves too, for that matter. So, thank you for watching this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.
Fuck the Braves! And whoever the fuck is next!